OBS did a not OBS, Canva did an update, so usually the title cards, the thumbnails I use for the
Mhm.
show, um, I have to start it from scratch, but I made one just to make one, so but it ain't that bad, but it could be better. Ooh,
Just waiting for. I'm here. Who the hell is Daniel
that but it
Gallego?
could be
And
better.
who are the names? What are the names under our pictures?
Ooh,
Just waiting for.
that's not I don't know what the fuck you use. Oh, that's not even the thumbnail I was thinking about. Oh god, here we go.
I'm looking at the picture, and it has like two
Yeah,
Dominican names, man.
yeah, it was a preset, but
Oh.
they don't. I don't know what happened to it, so I had to just make up one on the fly.
It's
So,
like Daniel Gallego and something else.
well, it shouldn't be that now because I just changed it.
All right, I'm gonna share this.
All right, content. No, not that. Shareable link. Boom. All right.
Fucking talk.
Idiot.
Yes, sir. Way today.
Fucking.
So don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Elisa.
She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get
No,
arrested.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
Fuck you, cunt. Next time you fucking touch me, I'll fucking dick you. You understand? You understand, cunt?
On
Hey,
there.
no, Sarah, hang up. These idiots. She posted your fucking number in her cancer Discord, and I was just being polite.
Lisa?
Yeah, touch me and I fucking dick your dumb.
As a woman.
The dumb. I'll fucking dick you. Test you.
Elisa.
Yes.
As a woman.
The
I
dumb
have a
cunt,
medically
Sarah, the
silenced
dumb
silence. I
retard
have
in
to
the
have my
middle of
phone
a stream
on.
session.
Can you please delete
You
that
got your list.
from the chat?
You ready?
No, she's a fucking insane person.
I'm
she's
good.
a she's a
I
fucking
feel real
I
good.
stop talking about. Oh
dumb
yeah.
cunt
Oh yeah. Oh
in
yeah.
the middle of a
15.
Say that again, my bad.
dancing.
Yeah, Sarah, I heard you had a
Shut-
kid when you were 16. That's what he told me about you.
Yes, she had
And he
a
said you're a
kid.
dumb Mexican.
I said she's
And
a
he
dumb
said you
Mexican.
keep showing up. And he says you won't stop texting him. But I saw the text. It's the same shit.
Elisa, can you
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
She's half your age.
Can you
She's half your age.
delete the number, please? I have
Ow!
a medically
Ow!
Pull over, dumb
There you
cunt.
go.
Ow! Ow! No, please don't. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Pull over.
Okay, I will.
Pull over, dumb
Okay,
cunt.
please don't.
The best black movies.
No, I'm sorry.
No, call
I'm
911,
sorry.
Sarah. Call
No,
911.
The best. Not even close.
The bestest black movies you've ever seen ever.
Yes.
If you haven't seen them, this gives you an opportunity to go rent them, buy them, acquire them as you see fit. So yeah. Okay, we got a list. Let me pull up my other list right here. All right. Oh shit, I didn't even number them. Fuck.
Me neither, bro. It's on the fly. These just are subject to change.
Okay. Nah, I don't want. I want this to be.
Don't say concise. That's negative. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You want a concise list. That's what you're telling me right now. Is that what you're telling me?
5. Yeah, this is it's a tough. This is tough because these movies are damn. These movies are pretty amazing. So I manufacture my list with cultural impact, rewatchability,
Mm-hmm.
and messaging. So
What? For one, good luck trying to do that. Your ass ain't leaving Philly. Two, don't worry about what the fuck I got on my list. If I got Belly on my list, I got Belly on my list.
Your list, dude. It better
I'll
not.
tell you one thing: Belly is better than The Godfather by a long shot.
All right, so let's get this top 5 started then. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so
DMX is a better actor than Robert De Niro. Everybody knows this shit. Dare you to talk shit about the dead. R.I.P.
nah, I wouldn't,
DMX.
man. Rest in peace, DMX, man. Earl, what's his name? Earl Johnson.
No, Earl Simmons. Get it right, bro.
Oh yeah, he had the same name as Russell Simmons. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Except he's not hiding out in Bali.
Nah. Rest in
'Cause
peace,
he like
DMX,
the-
man. He was the closest thing like an urban kid could get to like rock and roll, like that type of aura. He had like metal aura. Like it was so high energetic, it was so like aggressive. Yeah, he was
Mm-mm.
like the
Now, on stage, you mean? In real life, he's a very down to earth motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I seen an interview with him on I think it was on Hot 97 or Sway, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I don't use computers."
Nah,
Like, he
bruh.
was so confused about a computer.
Nah, bro. Fuck the interviews. I'm talking about this dude was at my aunt house cooking fucking lobsters.
Oh damn, okay. So he's like a
'Cause-
genuine good dude.
Yes, he was because he used to live in Spartanburg, South Carolina,
Okay.
like in the cut. So my aunt lives in Greer, South Carolina. So it was like a stone's throw away. Motherfuckers ran into him at Walmart and said, "Hey man, we having a family reunion. You want to pull up?" Nigga said, "Hell yeah." Motherfucker bought fucking crab legs and lobster, started cooking them shits in a
yeah,
broil.
man.
That shit was
goes
hilarious,
down, man.
nigga. That shit was hilarious, bro. Only thing I didn't like about him, he barked on me because I told him, "You want to get in a picture with your family?" Like, nah, dog. I've been cooking for 5 hours. Get out of my way. I was like, what the fuck?
You invite somebody to a fucking cookout, you make the motherfucker cook the entire time.
He made himself cook. Nobody told him to cook.
Nah, man, if you get fucking DMX at your like yo extra, I mean, it is better
Bruh.
than making him
Bruh.
rap.
Bruh, I'm not even making this shit up. He made himself cook. We did not make him cook.
It's better than making him rap because then
That's-
that's like monkey dance shit. But
Nah, I ain't about doing that shit. That nigga.
Did anybody
nigga,
have
he-
a mixtape to handle?
No, the other shit though, like we was all chilling. Like me, my girl, which is my wife now, my sister and shit. We was like chilling. Like we was just like seeing him walking and just say what up, whatever. But like it was other cousins and shit. They was chasing this nigga out with cameras and shit and trying to take
You gotta
leave that nigga the fuck alone, bro. He ain't here for that shit.
Yeah, just let him chill. That's the thing that like celebrities want, because when you're a regular person, you can go to the corner store, you can run to Target and get some fucking toothpaste. But when you're like once you reach a level of fame, it's like, dude, I can't do. And he's like a hood dude. He's like, I can't do this shit I used to do because people won't leave me the fuck alone. I just want to go get some fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch and get back and watch cartoons with my kid. Like that's it. But then people are stopping you, talking to you. So
Facts.
yeah.
Like the shit we take for granted. Like
yeah.
like I want to be rich and famous until you know what that shit come with.
Nah, man. Like fucking Lady Gaga can't just go to fucking Target to pick something up or go to the supermarket. Like people are going to be hounding her. Like anybody of that, Beyonce, she can't. Like these people, they always say these people are hiding out. They can't go anywhere without being bothered.
Cause y'all motherfuckers will annoy the fuck out of them. I think Beyonce is banned in like most restaurants. Like she has to like, yeah, like people like they would have if they want to go out to dinner, they have to like buy out the whole restaurant for like a like an event, and it closed down just for them and shit. And y'all think motherfuckers is just like so bougie they don't want to be bothered with people? It's like no, cause y'all motherfuckers don't let them be normal.
Yeah. She just wants to chill and eat.
Pretty much.
Without people like, but I think that's a lot to do with like fan bases, cause
Yeah, she got the craziest fan base.
yeah,
One of
she
the
has
craziest.
like real like her, Taylor Swift, like they're so over the top. But like Keanu Reeves catches the subway. Marshawn Lynch, he's out there in Oakland every day, like just going about his life. And everybody give him that. What's up, Marshawn? What's up? And they keep it moving. Like,
Yeah, but it's a difference, bro, between like not to disrespect Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch still carries himself like he's personable and shit.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like let's say Beyonce got like an aura with them. Like I bet you her fan base really thinks she could walk on water, bro.
She can.
No, nigga, she put her pants leg on one leg at a time like everybody else. She probably have mud butt like everybody else. Beyonce with mud butt is wild, nigga. I'm just letting you know that shit right now. It probably happens. It probably happens. Like I don't mean to mess up y'all fantasy about Beyonce, but guess what? It's been times Jay-Z don't want to fuck with her because she got the BGs. She's like, just go in the bathroom and make a hit. And
Stinking ass Beyonce, with little freaks in her undies. Yeah, I'll let you. That brings her down. I don't see her as deity anymore. That brings her down as just the average hood chick.
yeah, because she's from Houston.
Yeah, she is a hood chick.
Oh, hey, it is what it is. Beyonce with the mud butt is wild. That's crazy.
We sent that out.
This is supposed to be about movies. We talking about
Yeah,
Beyonce with
got
BG.
tight. So while we're on the
My
topic,
bad.
you want to go first, or you want me to go?
Yeah. I go first.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, top 5 greatest black movies of all time. Little backstory about my list. I just basically put movies that I could continually go back to no matter what. Basically, timeless movies. That's my only criteria for my list, right? And I think this movie is timeless in itself. It's a movie that people do not appreciate no more. Like we don't get that type of movie. And let me just say the title of the movie before I get off in a rant. House Party.
Okay, that's fair.
I have a kid and play because we do not have fun black movies anymore, bro. Everything is pretty much black trauma, Tyler Perry pimping out y'all fucking the worst of black people and black culture, and y'all keep gravitating. I did not know before I talk about House Party again. I did not know that was Amazon Prime's highest rated, most watched movie of this year.
The old school one or that new?
No, that new one. I forgot the name of it because I didn't watch it. It was just the one that was memeable apparently for like 3 weeks.
I watched it.
Divorce in Black. That's the name of it.
Okay. Oh yeah. That kept popping up on my thing. I watched the trailer. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good, bro.
Really, really good.
But that's what black people are brainwashed to like watch now. Like just support like black content creators, but we don't ask more for them for something that's depict us in a better light. Like every one of his fucking movies is like spousal abuse or drug use, and then we gotta pray to white Jesus to find a better way or some shit. Like, nah, bro, we good on that shit.
Niggas get beat and harassed, and I'm tired of seeing women get socked in the mouth.
Bro, I'm tired of colorism in his movies because it seems like the darker the dude, the more evil he is. The lighter the dude, the more good he is. Like, bro, come on, bro.
About that in our men's group, like, it's always a dark-skinned guy with a really good job as the villain, and then she goes back to her small town. My buddy Carol's like, it's a light-skinned mechanic with transmission oil on his collar.
The light skin, bro, fuck that shit. Like, why the light skinned nigga always gotta be the work in progress type of nigga, right? And that's your savior and shit.
Yeah.
But I digress. Fuck you, Tyler Perry. Y'all need to do better, bro. It is, bro. Because shout out to the, not shout out, but rest in peace, the late great Robin Harris. Shit. John Witherspoon, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like Kid and Play, they made a timeless movie where it's just about just kids having fun and just want to do something while their parents are away. And the fact that the shit that's really crazy though is right. They had a house party when the parents are away, but even though Play is an asshole, like really towards women. Like he respected his parents. Like he didn't want his house to
Oh,
get
yeah,
fucked up
yeah.
at all. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of them dudes like everybody knew growing up in high school and shit that they was a hustler and shit. They found a way like, oh, parents going out of town. Guess what? I'm gonna throw a party, $5 a head.
Yeah.
Hey, bring, you know what I'm saying? Just respect my shit, and we good.
Yeah,
And it was
that movie was like realistic. Like when I was a kid when it came out, but like as I got older, that was it didn't seem like fantasy at that point because you do have a friend that DJs. Everybody has a friend that DJs. Everybody has a friend that does some crazy dance stuff. We all like everybody has those friends, and you have the friend with the overprotective dad that's trying to keep you out of the hood shit because he went through it. The fake smooth guy, like that's the template for every other high school party. That's the template for American Pie. That's the template for Project X. Like every
I was going to say that too, but at the same time, Project X is just unrealistic. Now, even though it did happen in real life, it happened in real life. You know that, right?
Yeah, in Australia.
Was it Australia or California?
It was Australia. His dude's name was Corey.
Damn.
He showed up on the news with shades on. Like, nah, I don't apologize. It was a great party.
So, so the thing is with me, like that's like I could always go back to House Party. It's just one of those timeless movies, like I said, that the jokes are still fresh, they still resonate today. Like you said, the template that a lot of other party movies take from is House Party, even though they probably won't want to admit it. So shout out Kid and Play, man. Timeless movie. Always go back to it. That's my number 5 right now.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. House Party was a good movie. I just watched a YouTube video about that. I kind of want to watch that movie now. All right, my number 5. A black movie that kind of shook the world. Well, except for China because they're racist. But
oh shit!
A black movie that shook the world. That had people like everybody cosplays when they go to the thing, but this was like, yo, I'm going down to the fucking African store and I'm buying a dashiki. My number 5 movie, top 5 black movie, even though it wasn't directed by a black person, the cast is primarily black, so I'm gonna call it that. Is Marvel Black Panther. So
basically, Black Panther, the Black Panther movie.
Yes, Black Panther movie.
Why you say it like that though? That's why it just threw me off though. You said the Black Marvel Black Panther movie.
No, I didn't know I said it. Like I've been drinking.
Me too, nigga. But damn, I'm still coherent. What the fuck you?
Marvel's Black Panther. That movie. Once they showed when he showed up in Civil War. People were like, holy shit, this is amazing. We're finally on screen. And then once that movie got announced, and it was Ryan Coogler. It is a black person.
Yeah.
Dude, and it was just culturally impactful, that movie, because everybody wanted to see it. Not even as part of the MCU. It just felt good to have a black lead character. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Facts.
An amazing actor. Probably one of the best. He would have been the next Denzel Washington if he didn't pass away.
Anderson, South Carolina's finest. Rest in peace.
Chadwick Boseman was the fucking man, dude. That guy was fucking good. And just how excited people were leading up to that movie. And how everybody kept doing the Wakanda Forever thing. And
bruh, I didn't even cut you off. Like, because you in Philly. So I'm in Atlanta, which is quote unquote like Wakanda in a sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Black Mecca and shit. Bruh, it was so many people that came to the theater in dashikis and shit.
Yeah.
When that movie dropped. Talk about cultural impact.
Yeah. Up here in the Northeast Philly. In a Russian neighborhood. People were showing up in fucking dashikis. All black people were showing up in all the fucking everybody looked so good. Dude, it was and the thing is, there was no drama. Pin drop in the movies. Nobody was talking. People would cheer, but there was no like somebody on their phone being a dickhead. It was like a level of respect for that movie like I'd never seen for any other movie before.
Facts. Just because, like you said, it's good to see a black character, a black lead male at that, who had superpowers, but he didn't have to get it from the devil, i.e., Spawn. He didn't have to have dark magic surrounding him, i.e., Blade. But respect to Blade. If it wasn't for Blade, it wouldn't be no MCU in the first place. I don't care what anybody says. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when Chadwick Boseman and the MCU dropped Black Panther, it was a level of pride to it that people gravitated to, and that's what I appreciate about the movie. And the fact that shit was dope. Like, even though he was only in 2/3 of the movie, because it was one act, he was like non-existent. We just thought he was dead.
It was just
But we knew he wasn't because he's gonna be in fucking was it not Endgame, Infinity War.
Yeah.
So
Not Infinity War, it's the last.
yeah, it's Infinity War. Infinity War and then Endgame was the last one.
Yeah.
But that was good to see. That was good pick too. Real good pick. That's all you gotta say?
Yeah.
All right. We on number 4. All right. So number 4, I'm gonna call an audible just because.
Already? Okay.
Yeah, already. Just because I think this movie, the movie I was going to name next, I think is need to place higher. It's going to be in my either top 3 or top 2 actually.
Okay.
So imagine what I'm about to say now. My number 4 greatest black movie of all time, Juice,
Okay. That's a good one.
a certified hood
I
classic.
don't even have it on my list, man. Damn.
Wow, bro. Wow. How you don't got at least one Tupac movie on your list?
And that was probably Tupac's best performance he's ever done. He was really good. Rest in peace, Tupac.
Oh my God. That's why I can't even give like the Oscars they credit sometimes, because y'all missed the opportunity to give that man an Oscar for that role.
You know
Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
You know what's fucked up about that?
Mhm.
The Descent into Madness.
I was about to say.
trope. That Shakespeare made that super popular with Macbeth. Juice did the same thing. And then Breaking Bad comes out, and you have the Descent into Madness / evil, and it's critically acclaimed. But the way Tupac went, they were just 4 homies hanging out, and then he wanted to prove himself to somebody like Macbeth, so he kills one guy, and then after that, everything just goes to shit. And you just see him becoming more and more like mad in the traditional sense. Over the
Yeah,
course of the movie.
drunk off power.
That fucking gun was the worst thing that ever happened to those guys. Like, you killed your best friend, you shot your other best friend, and you tried to kill your other best friend in the hallway. I mean,
Now, hold up. Just to shoot him bail on one part though, not to killing his homie, because that was just terrible. That was fucked up. The fact that they did call his name in the store when they were doing the robbery and shit, and they in that neighborhood, this is back in the day. This is not like the like now and shit where everybody's just sitting on a computer, so everybody's anonymous. A neighborhood is not a neighborhood no more and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, like, you knew everybody in the neighborhood. You know who was related to who was fucking who, like who was who to hang out with and all that other shit, right? That was back then. So keep that in mind. So if they didn't cap old boy, you know what I'm saying, even though they should have just kept their composure and just did the crime and just leave and shit. But when shit hit the fan, motherfucker was like, started calling names and shit. Tupac really had no choice. He had to do that shit. because he didn't want to go to jail at the end of the day.
Right.
So I understand that part. Now his homeboy and shit, Raheem came up with the best plan. Like, nigga, you did what you did, but we need to get rid of the gun, nigga. That's murder, nigga.
Right, yeah.
That's murder. So we got to get rid of that shit. Nah, nigga, because he kept getting picked on. Like the little nuances in the story where it shows,
Radamez.
like, you know what I'm saying, Radamez fuck with him, like Radamez talking shit, and you see his pops in the beginning of the movie, and you kind of gotta figure he got messed with in jail and shit, so he never been quite right. And Tupac had to be the man of the house, so he had to grow twice as quick and shit. That all played into his psychology, and Tupac played a perfect role, slowly descending into madness and then try to become the man. And Q, who just disassociate from every part of that shit, just really want to just be a DJ. You're saying just make music, have people dancing. When he had to do what he had to do at the end of the movie, it was either him or Bishop. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, and he walked away, and he was like, dude looked at him and said, "Hey, you got the juice now. At what cost though?
Yeah.
I got one homie in the hospital, one homie dead, and my other homie I had to throw off the damn roof." That's why he looked at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like he looked at him like, man, fuck that juice shit. That ain't even worth it. That it depicts a story of adolescents coming up in the inner city
Yes.
and forced to do things they wouldn't normally have to do to survive, but they had to because they didn't see any other way out from their circumstances and shit. And it's one of the few like really good hood stories, like an actual story.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I had to call it audible. Like it's my number 4.
That's a good number 4, man.
But the other, I can't, in all good sense, I couldn't put that above like what I'm about to name because it's probably one of the greatest movies of all time. So I just leave it at that.
All right. So my number 4. Damn, I'm picking all these dead people, man. Rest in peace, John Singleton.
Oh, you about to say some
1995
shit.
movie, American drama film with probably one of the best casts I've ever seen. He captured that newness of going to college and just being exposed to the real world. My number 4 movie is Higher Learning.
Ooh,
Because,
good fucking pick.
I mean, it did have white people in the movie. Jennifer Connelly was in it. Christy Swanson was in it. But you had Ice Cube, the Black Revolutionary. Omar Epps, the star athlete who just assumed, I'm just here to run. You know, that's all. And they didn't, like, he had problems with his scholarship. Michael Rappaport as Remy. Crazy ass Michael Rappaport.
He killed that shit too.
He was he played a good role.
He killed that shit. Damn, he killed that role.
Lawrence Fishburne as the professor. Mr. Williams with his fucking Jamaican accent. And it was like the Regina King. The queen. Oh my god, I love her so much. Busta Rhymes. Like that was Busta Rhymes the movie. And it kind of like demonstrated how unprepared some people are when they go to college because you grew up in your town and you did your thing there. And then you have to the college is the real world. Like you're meeting people from all over the world at that point. I remember my philosophy class, I had like a Japanese exchange student. You know, you're meeting people from everywhere. So sometimes it's hard to, if you really don't have an open mind, it's hard to cope with all that, especially like in the 90s, early 2000s when the internet wasn't there. Like right now, everybody kind of pretty much knows the same stuff. But back then, you know, all you knew was, hey, there's this fucking white guy that's coming. He's like upset. And I grew up in the hood, so I know that upset white people are pain in the asses. And like everybody's story had just like it it pulled you in. Omar Epps with his track scholarship, falling in love with Tyra Banks, dealing with her death. Remy going from just a kid who didn't think he belonged, who just wanted to belong. And then, like most gangs, I'm going to call the fucking Nazis a gang, they prey on people that need something, that feel they don't belong. Like, that's any predatory group of people will do that. Any gang you see out here, the Bloods, the
Yeah.
MAGA, whatever, like, they prey on you because
You really, chill, hold on, time out. Bro, not mega, bro. Like,
no, I'm gonna say that because it's they prey on people that are hurting, and they want to be a part of something. That's why you see those people wearing all the hats and the shirts and all that, because that's their identity. They want to be a part of something.
that's human psychology, though. It's a sense of belonging.
And they want to belong so bad. They're like, I'm not mediocre anymore. I'm not a nerd anymore. I'm part of this group.
Yeah, I belong to something bigger, something bigger than me.
So it touches on that, which is why we have it's why people join gangs. It's why people do certain things. And Christy Swanson, that she got attacked by a football player. She got assaulted, and then she became like a feminist because she went in bright-eyed, like,
Bushy tail.
like, oh my god, this is great, this is amazing. And then you're like, holy shit, there are people here. Like, nobody in my hometown would take advantage of me like this, but there are people here that will. And
That prey on you.
it was like a wake-up call for all of the A characters. And that go ahead.
I'm about to say, because the black people, that's a prime example. That movie is a prime example. Black people are so accepting, because when that shit happened to old girl and she went to her damn lesbian friend, but she was cool with like one of the brothers, and they let him know what happened. Guess who came to her back? Not her people. Not the, you know what I'm saying? Because when they squabbled, it was like, oh, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's call some Negroes to the picture, man. Black people always look out for each other, man. Look out for each other, and look out for other people that's not necessarily a part of the culture. And John Singleton is a great director, great story writer, and that's probably one of his, if not the best movie he ever created in his life. I'm mad I don't even got that shit on my list. Damn. Fuck. Good shit, bro.
Yeah, that was
Oh shit, choke.
Yeah, that was an amazing movie, man. Like, I know real college wasn't that extreme for me, but like, just because something didn't happen to me doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So yeah, it makes you think about, like, dude, this art imitates life. Like, all those stories were drawn from something real. So that's why I got that as my number 4.
Good shit, bro. Damn. I never had a college experience. So closest thing I had a college experience was the military, which is something like college.
Yeah.
Something like, said we got classes, but it's like, it's broken down, bless you. It's broken down into, like, your classes is basic training, and then you got more classes in after initial training, and then you just go to your job and shit.
Yeah, but you're still interacting with people from all over the country.
Different cultures and shit. So and then once you get out the military, you see how the people actually are when they back and simulated with their people. Oh, you really was a racist piece of shit. Like, fuck it. Hey, I cut a few of them motherfuckers off, just, you're saying, because they're racist piece of shit. But
when you're there in the shit, like, dude.
Yeah, we got each other.
You got going on. Whatever. We need each other right now. So this is bigger than both of us. Like, we're both trying to go to fuck home. So we need to be together. So, like, it's like a forced camaraderie, and then sometimes you just gotta force it, and then people are like, "Oh, you're not that bad," and some people can't evolve past that.
Yeah, it really was that, bro. Because at the end of the day, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck how much you hate me, hate my skin. I'm trying to get home, and I know you trying to get home. So guess what? We just need to just work it out and stick together. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. And then when we get home, guess what? You go back to your clan meetings. I go back to my Panther meetings, and we good. And then if I see you on the street, it's a fair one, bro. That's what it is. But number 3,
Maybe we meet again on the battlefield.
but number 3, this is the one I called the audible for, and this is the one I'm going to name. Um, the greatest, if not the greatest, comedic performances of all time. Coming to America,
Okay.
which is a quintessential black movie.
Yes.
That movie is so iconic. R.I.P. James Earl Jones. We just recently lost him. It's like my childhood is dying right now, bro. Like all the all the people I grew up watching, they is
Earl Jones.
passing away.
Yeah.
Damn.
They
But,
were old as fuck when we were children. So
Facts. Facts. But damn, man. But anyway, a lot of quotables in the movie. Great story, great comedic timing. Fucking, you sweat from Babu's balls when they was in the fucking club. She had the lighter talking about I was Joan of Arc in a former life. I think we talked about this movie before in our best comedies of all time, but it's still yo, that shit is ill, bro. Everybody give it up for Mr. Randy Watson.
yeah. Super cool.
Children are the future. Teach it well and let them lead the way.
That boy good.
Nigga, donation. Ain't no trash can. Putting chicken wing scraps in a donation plate, bro.
Yeah, that was a
Oh shit! I might watch that tonight. That shit's so stupid. Oh god,
yeah.
I don't know why they made a part 2, bro. They should have never made a part 2. Fuck that shit. Part 1 is always going to be that movie. I don't know why they made a part 2.
Just wait. Some things you just gotta leave alone. It's cool.
Facts.
That's good. Number 3. Damn. Now I'm calling audibles, man.
Oh man, that shit is hilarious, bro. Oh god. Oh god.
All right.
I'm just my bad because I'm thinking about the movie. I'm starting laughing at this shit right now. Go ahead, my fault.
All right. So. All right. I'm gonna call an audible. All right. I'm
shit.
switching that around. Okay. My number 3 for the top 5 black movies. Came out in 94, 96, one of them. Obvious hood classic, so quotable. Rest in peace to Tiny Zeus Lister. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon.
Don't
My
say
number
it.
3 movie is
Don't say it.
Friday.
Oh my god. Number 3.
Number 3. Should it be lower or higher?
Personally, should be higher.
Okay.
But I gotta respect your decision, bro. Like
Just
it
the
is.
first Friday. All the other ones after that were shitty. But
Hold up. Really? Shitty.
I didn't like them.
Friday after next was with the introduction of Mike Epps. That was straight, bro. That was straight.
I think that's what it is.
All right, fair enough. The very last Friday they did, it was a Christmas theme, so they tried to do like a combination of like the Friday franchise and a Christmas theme movie. I don't think that kind of worked, even though that was the introduction of also Cat Williams
Oh yeah.
in that movie. It wasn't one of my favorites. It's not forgettable because it's like Cat Williams and Mike Epps kind of made the movie a little bit, in my opinion. But my bad.
Comic relief. They were really good.
Mhm.
And shout out Regina King again. Love you. Yeah, it felt like an indie movie. And it felt like real. Not a lot of special effects. The comedy was in just regular hood shit happening.
Yeah.
Which I kind of relate to because I grew up in North Philly, so like it wasn't slapsticky, but it was like you would laugh at the scammer, like Ezel trying to fall in the store and try to get some money. You
You
would
know,
laugh. You would laugh.
essentially, it was 2 scenes in that whole movie. It was 2 to 3 scenes in that whole movie.
What was that?
Like, think about it. It was them in front of the house for the majority of the movie.
Okay.
They went to the store, and then when Smokey was in the room with Debo and Felicia asleep, try to get the money that they stole initially from Stanley house. That was the only 3 scenes. Everything else was in front of Craig's house.
That's true. That's why I felt so indie, I guess, because there was no sets. It was just
It was a monologue movie.
yeah.
It was just monologues, like in front, just telling stories, talk hood shit that people could relate to.
And everybody had an over the top homie like Chris Tucker. Everybody knew the lady in the hood that was cheating on her husband with somebody. And it was funny when he came home and he caught the person. It was like a scramble, whatever. Yeah, I guess this movie hits me like in a personal way because it was like relatable. Not in the relatable like I never understood like the California hood because you got palm trees and single homes and grass, but it's still hood. Like if you had all that in Philly, that would be the suburbs. But yeah, that's my number 3. Pops, so quotable. Tommy Lister as Debo, amazing. Nia Long, great. Like so, it was a damn good movie, man. I just it was the dialogue was authentic. And it just resonated with me.
All right, fair enough. I can't say I can't interject anymore. I just thought it's personally I think it needs to be higher. That's just me.
Okay.
But my number 2, still with the theme of they need to make movies like this. Let me just say the title. The Wood.
Okay.
Pause. But one is a movie with heart, coming of age tale, and I like how they implemented the duality of the movie where we skip forward in time to show the 3 adolescents from high school, middle school and high school, and how one of them is getting married, and how they reminisce and how they back and forth between adolescence and then and now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, it's a lot of black movies that need to go back to that shit. Like we don't need the whole like get us with the only way we gonna get your asses in the movie theater if we give y'all drama or pain or drug dealing or some shit. Like that was a good. I remember I went to the theater when that shit came out, and that shit was a laugh riot. Like people was laughing their ass off, watching that movie, right? And nobody was rude. Nobody was like throwing popcorn. Nobody was doing some ignorant shit. Just everybody was on some real shit. The only part that people did not like about the movie, I remember, was like, I forget her name at the time, but it was old girl that Omar Epps character like was like fiending over when they was in middle school and high school, and then they got older. It was Sanaya Lathan's character and shit, and it was like 2 completely different like skin tones and shit. It didn't really make sense. It kind of threw the movie off a little bit. It threw off the immersion. But outside of that, it's just a classic movie, bro. Like it's one of the movies where I could still go back into this day. I think I watched it like a couple of days ago and I posted about it, which is the whole premise of this stream right now.
Yeah.
Because the homie shout out Plus on Block podcast, the homie Chuck was like, damn, this is a damn good black movie right here, man. At least top 5. I was like, yeah, that's what I tagged you on Twitter. It's like, yeah, this is a good premise for a show. Like, yeah, this is definitely a top 5 black movie. Like, cause they don't make every time everything on my list is like everybody know about the movie, or these are the type of movies they need to go back to making
Mhm.
and stop making these paint by numbers. Dark skinned black dude's bad, light skinned black dude's good. or, or let's sell some drugs and try to get out the hood.
Yeah.
That type of movie and shit.
Well, I actually pulled up Roger Ebert reviewed this movie July 16th, 1999. I'm just read the intro to his review. The Wood is a sweet, lighthearted comedy about 3 friends who stick together from high school until a wedding day. Nothing unusual about that. But these are African American characters, and Hollywood seems incapable of imagining young black men who are not into violence, drugs, and trouble. The black middle class, millions of Americans, is generally invisible to movie makers who retail negative images of life in the hood, often for the entertainment of suburban kids, white and black, whose own lives are completely different. Dude, that is a beautiful opening for his review.
R.I.P. Siskel and Ebert.
No, right? Is Roger Ebert dead?
I think he passed like a couple of years ago. I think if I'm wrong, then
shit.
apologies.
For almost 11 years.
So yeah, but like
Yeah, but he was
the
married to a black lady.
but the thing is, like with them, like how people hate critics, right? I think the integral part. I know we like veering off topic, but it's kind of still matters and shit. We have to say it. Well, I have to say it. Is that the integral part of reviewing, in my opinion, is you're not supposed to review what you like or what you think is or what you deem is worthy of people need to gravitate towards. Is that you can basically eloquently put that this is the type of subject matter that is needed so you don't cast a broad brush across the landscape of cinema or gaming or any other aspect of media where this is paint by numbers, this how what you need to make for success, and then what you don't need to make. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense to you, just let me know, because I've been drinking a little bit, but I'm trying to I'm trying to make sense a little bit.
Refill, actually. All right, I did my number 3. That was your number 2?
Number 2, yeah.
Damn. All right. Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to grab something, and then we'll do my number 2.
All right, I'm going to rant for a second. But yeah, everybody, appreciate y'all pulling up. Like, share, and subscribe. Ant the CEO, Mr. Natic 215. Yeah, man. I'm just honestly, I don't know how y'all feel. Just me personally, I'm tired of the whole paint by numbers black trauma that constantly gets perpetuated in Hollywood, and I think we need to move past that shit a little bit or come up with something new. And once they do that, it would be, I think Hollywood and people in general would be better for it. Because come on, man, we can't keep doing the same old, same old. That shit is corny to me, in my opinion. So the movies that I put on my list is the movies that I appreciate that the filmmakers at the time made, and I think we need to make more films and more media of that magnitude. Once that happens, then I think people in general will stop saying, let me just go watch the next big blockbuster. Like, nah, bro. Nah. We need to like move past that shit a little bit, in my opinion. But so we don't have no dead air. I would just rant a little bit.
Okay, that's cool. That's perfect. All right. Number 2. Top 5 black movies. Came out in 88. Very quotable. Very iconic. Not in just black culture, but in culture generally.
Are you about to say some shit? Say some shit.
You already
say some.
But the thing is, you already said it. Number 2 black movie, Coming to America.
That's your number 2?
That's my number 2.
Damn, I want to know what your number 1 is, though. That's crazy.
Number 2, because One, because of my coworker, TK, if you're watching this, shout out TK. We quote that movie every single day. Every day. Dude, Eddie Murphy, that was Eddie Murphy at his best. He played, what, 4 or 5 different characters. Arsenio Hall played multiple characters. Good John Amos. Eric LaSalle, complete dickhead in that, but he played that role really well. Rest in peace, Louis Anderson. And you know what's
Oh
crazy?
yeah,
We
damn, I forgot.
talk,
RP.
what we were talking about. So many people are dead from them. Like that's how I guess thin the spread is for good black movies. That we have to go all the way back
No,
to where
no. I don't think it. I don't. Not to cut you off, bro. I don't think we're spread thin. I just think that the movie is so timeless. Is that
fair enough.
we still gravitate towards those movies. If there are good black movies that have came out recently, that may be another list, like the best uh black movies in the last 10 years. If you want to do that shit eventually, um, we have to. For one, I think we have to give filmmakers and actors the time to grow, and then for them to actually be like, okay, let's stop making the quote unquote big budget movies or the Tubi style movies and just do artistically what we feel that will gravitate towards our audience and what we want them to like actually like consume and shit. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the fact that a lot of these like movies we naming, like the lead actors or side actors, like you know what I'm saying, they passed away and shit like that. Yeah, that says a lot, bro. Like damn, like some of it's like y'all new Hollywood, y'all got to step up, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all can't. And this does has nothing to do with the topic, but I'm trying to make a parallel, right? So I seen a not a GIF, but like a meme or some shit on Twitter where they showed Ghost of Tsushima cost $60 million to make, and they showed Concord cost 400 million to make.
Concord.
Yeah, and one outsold the other. I you know which one outsold the other. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is that the big budget studios need to stop focusing on, okay, we need to invest this type of money so we can get this type of return. But if you just put some artistic integrity into something that's meaningful, maybe you'll get some bang for your buck. And you don't have to spend 400 million where it simply would cost you 60 million to make something that's meaningful and people will actually buy the shit and love the shit and keep going back to the shit.
Capitalism, bro. Bigger,
Yeah, and then
bigger is
yeah,
always better.
it's not, but
Yeah,
that's
it's
what people
not.
think though.
But like you can like I think the most successful like one of the most successful indie movies was Paranormal Activity, which was like 10 grand to make. Blair Witch Project, that was cheap as fuck to make. My Big Fat Greek Wedding was a super successful movie. It was just a stage play. I'm gonna look up see what she grossed on this. $5 million budget, 368 million in the box office.
Mm.
Like good shit. Like Hollywood assumes people are fucking dumb, and rightfully so. A lot of people are dumb.
Yeah, for
But
the most part.
the thing is, I want good. I can watch a foreign movie and I don't know any of the actors, and if as long as the story's legit, like JSA, like Joint Security Area, not a lot of people have
City of God.
City of God. Those were all just regular people. Those weren't even real actors, and that is probably one of the greatest movies of all time. But it has people involved in it. It has people loving it. And people substitute, you skimp on the writing, add a bunch of CG stuff, and then you hope that makes your money back. Because you want that opening weekend says everything.
Yeah. I was on TikTok earlier, right? And they were showing 50 cents. And he was like, bro, what's the point of making a movie? Make a series. Because for one, on a movie, depending how much you put into it, you have to make your money back on the first 3 box office weekends.
Yep.
And you have to have a big name attached. So that's at least one third of your
To get
budget.
people to go see it.
Be like, oh, they watched a 30 a minute and 30 seconds trailer. Oh, I know that actor. Oh, I'm gonna pull up because I enjoy that actor's work. But if you invest in a series, then it gives time for people to get acclimated to the characters and for the project to grow and to be bigger than what it is. Like remind you. And I say this a couple of times on a couple of podcasts. Um, HBO's The Wire is probably the best series I have ever watched. And at that time, you cannot name a big actor that was on that series outside of Idris Elba.
But
And even at the time, he wasn't even a big actor.
He wasn't even that popular
Yeah,
in America. Like
exactly.
in England, he was King Grease, the DJ. Probably the most famous person on that show was I don't know, maybe Frankie Faison. He's been in a lot of shit.
Lance Reddick, R.I.P. to
Lance
him.
Reddick, rest in peace. Wood Harris has been famous for a while. Wendell Pierce. Wendell Pierce. He was in he was with the Wait and Exhale. I remember that.
And Wood Harris was in a couple of movies. Like he put some of my favorite movies actually. He was in Paid in Full.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
Ace.
But like the standout stars from that, I'm looking at the you know what? I'm gonna just do this real quick.
Yeah, look at the cast, bro. But it was no really standout stars for that show because they was all unknowns or they was from the Baltimore area. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Kenneth Williams. Never heard of him before The Wire. Dominic West. He's like from England or Australia or something. Never heard
Nah.
of him. He's English. Lance Reddick. Was he popular?
Nah.
Oh, he was in Oz. He was like jumped out. Felicia Pearson.
Oh, before you even go that far, I see one. Shout out Method Man.
Oh yeah.
Wu-Tang. That's probably the only star, and he's not even an actor. He was a rapper.
Yeah, he's probably the most famous person in The Wire.
And he's a rapper, bro.
Dude, young Michael B. Jordan.
Nobody even knew what Michael Jordan was going to be.
Yeah.
Because he was a kid. He was a fucking kid when he came out on that show, bro.
Yeah, Andre Royal. Never heard of him. Clark Peters. Never heard of him.
Fucking Jamie Hector, like he has a prominent career on Amazon series.
Oh, that
But
Bosch or whatever?
yeah, but nobody really heard of him. A lot of these actors, but let me just say you some time and shit. A lot of these actors, nobody knew who they was or going to know who they was until The Wire. It was all based on performance and what you brought to the table.
Yeah,
A lot of these actors.
Yeah. Like these aren't household names. Isaiah Whitlock
None of them.
Jr., maybe. Oh, Reggie Cathy. This dude's a legend. Shout out Reggie.
Yeah.
Isaiah Whitlock, he was a star, but this made him more mainstream. Dude, like a lot of these people were in shit, but they weren't stars.
There wasn't household names. They're not Brad Pitts. They not fucking.
Nobody in this show was like a star.
Nah.
So, like, that's what you want from a movie show. You want somebody that doesn't take you out of it. Because, like, when I watched Uncharted, I kept seeing Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Let that go.
Yeah, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tom Holland. Like, he's an incredible actor. I'm not even going to front.
He's a good dude.
But outside of, like, the MCU, like, I can't see him as anything else other than Spider-Man right now. Until he's in something where he actually get to, and I know he's been in shit that supposed to like push his acting gravitas and all that other shit, but really, bro,
Nah.
like you can't even name a movie right now. Like I can't name a movie.
Those movies are so big. But the thing is, a guy that broke that for me, Robert Pattinson, he was in a movie called Hard Time or Quick Time, Fast Times.
Either way, I knew him from the vampire movies.
Yeah.
I forgot
He-
what's the name of the movies?
Twilight.
Twilight.
But outside, it's called Good Time. It came out in 2017. I was like, right, the Twilight dude's in a movie. Dude, this movie, he played a hood dude. His brother had like autism, and his brother owed people like money, so he spent the whole movie trying to find money to pay back these guys. It's a good ass movie. It's gritty, and when I watched it, I was like, holy shit! Like this is the Twilight dude doing like a real movie. And then he did the Batman. I'm like, okay, he's shedding that Twilight thing. Like he's Robert Pattinson now. He was good in Tenet too.
Yeah, that's what the people don't get. Like shout out to the homie Sincere. He did not like that movie. I like that. I love that movie actually. He did not like that movie. Like I love that movie for some reason.
I felt like it was confusing just for the sake of being confusing.
It kind of was, but it was put it like this. With Christopher Nolan, unless he's doing like a Batman movie or like a docudrama, which is like Oppenheimer, I just let him. I'll just go on a journey with him, right?
Yeah.
I'll just shut the fuck up and just go on a journey. Inception, probably his best movie in my opinion.
Really?
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I think that's way better than the Dark Knight Rises or the not the Dark Knight Rises. Excuse me. The one with Heath Ledger. Just the Dark Knight. That's the Dark Knight. I think that's way better than the Dark Knight, in my opinion. But yeah, in my like, and look, you want me to be really honest with you? The only reason the Dark Knight is cold is because of Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger made that movie.
That's it. Because outside of his performance, everybody else was interchangeable. They changed fucking Batman's love interest, and I couldn't even tell the difference. Because it was Tom Cruise's girlfriend at the time. It was yeah, and I couldn't even tell the difference.
Because they're not.
Because you see one white girl, you see them all. That's mad racist, but it's.
I don't want to be like misogynistic or racist, but like they're very basic looking white.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
It is what it is. They're interchangeable.
Yeah. Like no offense to any white ladies.
No. For real.
Very
bland.
Swap in and out. They are the person when you create a character. That's the first thing that comes up before you add any like clothing or eyes or mouths or anything. Just pure basic.
They are plain. They are Black Planet profile pics.
But did they do that purposely? Did they do that purposely so you would pay more attention to the other shit?
No, bro. It was because she was supposed to. I think she was initially supposed to be in at least a 3-movie deal.
Okay.
But then, because she was supposed to be in the sequel, but then Nolan did not like her performance, even though you left her in the final cut of the movie and decided just to release the movie. I guess for time constraints or whatever the case may be. And then in the second movie, you was like, "Fuck that shit! I'm going to recast." Because she was in the first movie, she was quintessential to the fucking plot.
Right.
And then he was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a stronger actress. And Maggie Gyllenhaal, right? And she did her thing. You feel me? Bless you. But at the same time, it's like you could have put Scarlett Johansson in there. I wouldn't have told the difference.
Yeah, I would have never known.
If anything, I'd be more attentive.
Women were more side characters. Like
yeah.
Every Batman comic book, it's Batman villain. Little bit of shit here, talk to Alfred here, interact with a normal person as Bruce Wayne, back to being Batman. Like everything else is just, I don't want to say filler, but like It just
Filler.
in some side story.
Filler. But the thing is also is if we just talking about Batman in general, bless you. That's the only thing also I did not like about the Christopher Nolan Batman movies is because it was a little too grounded. That's why I think Zack Snyder's Batman and Batman v Superman is the better Batman if I had to compare the two. Not far as maybe not far as acting. They probably like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to put one over the other, I understand. It was just the fact that when you grew up watching Batman the animated series, Batman had hands. He could squabble. Christopher Nolan Batman couldn't do shit. He was just so stagnant and boom, boom, counter. Like, the fuck out of here, bro. Like, no, like in Batman v Superman, Batman was getting it in, bro.
Yeah, it's
He was fucking people up.
They tried to explain it away. Alfred tried to explain it away when he said your suit doesn't have mobility because you want to.
Nah, fuck all that shit. I understand that shit. But if I understand that shit, bro. But if you look at the costumes in themselves, just look at the costumes in and of themselves, right? That motherfucker was doing way more, and Ben Affleck's Batman was way bulkier. Like, honestly, Ben Affleck's Batman looked like old man Batman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he was supposed to be just a big brute and shit, but he had squabbles, like mad squabbles. If they would have put that in like The Dark Knight, then I'd be like, okay, that is far and above the best Batman performance I've ever seen. But it was really Heath Ledger, and he was in only 30 minutes of screen time in that entire movie. That's why I said
it was the greatest screen time ever.
Yeah, he murdered every scene he in, but Inception is probably the greatest like Christopher Nolan movie outside of the one that actually won the Oscar, Oppenheimer. And I've seen both films. Yeah. I personally like Inception more than Oppenheimer, but I can understand why people will say because the performances of Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. that's Oscar bait. You know what I'm saying? And
Robert De Niro too. I mean, not Robert De Niro. Robert Downey Jr. No, the other guy. Josh Hartnett.
When Oppenheimer, or what you mean?
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Like all the guys that were in the lab with him making stuff, and the lady that he was like in love with, not his wife, the foul seductress.
I know you're talking. And also since he had no physical proof of the government killing Florence Pugh. That was her.
Okay, yeah.
And Oppenheimer. Yeah, they had because it was a rumor that the government killed Oppenheimer's side chick because she was a communist. So that's why when you seen the flashback, it looks like somebody holding her underwater and shit, but they couldn't really go into that because they had no physical proof. You know what I'm saying? But Florence Pugh was Jean Totlock, who was a communist sympathizer. Okay. She kills her role. Emily Blunt killed her role. There's a lot of Casey Affleck. Everybody pretty much killed their role in this shit. Yeah, it was not a bad performance anywhere in Oppenheimer, in my opinion.
And it was 3 hours long. That shit went by quick.
It did.
Like it was so that good where you get so lost in the movie, you forget that time, like it's 3 hours.
And you know the crazy thing is I watched it the day of the Oscars. Okay. Because it was that movie and then the one with the what's my man's oh my god, he was in the Batman, the most recent Batman movie that came out, and he played Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright, American.
Yeah. I watched both the movies the same day as the Oscars came out, and after watching it, I was like, you know what? I like American Fiction, but Oppenheimer winning everything, nigga.
Yeah, it was
Oppenheimer winning everything, bro.
No
Mhm.
can't fault them for that. That was a solid cast.
Facts. Facts.
Damn, how did we get sidetracked like that? I don't even know where. What was the? Are we on number?
I think we had number one.
Yeah,
'Cause that was my number two was The Wood,
yeah.
and
So what's your number one?
no, it's your turn, bro.
No. I already said number two. It's Coming to America.
Oh, what my? I will make it quick. My number one was your number three. Was Friday.
Okay, that's why you were so fucking hard pressed to tell me it should be higher.
It's bruh, because it's the most quotable fucking movie probably of all time. Like me and my wife still quote that movie till this day.
It's very quotable.
Like matter of fact, me and you in the same fucking Discord doing this shit right now. We had a debate in the Discord. Which which one movie is better? Coming to America or Friday? And like I said, keep shouting out the homies sincere. Like we said Coming to America probably the better movie, but Friday is the more quotable movie because it's just that funnier.
I beg to differ, but
Bruh.
I do agree that Friday was
Bruh.
a great movie. That's why I made my list.
Bruh, text your mans, bruh. Matter of fact, I'll text it right now. Tell him come in this motherfucking to break the tie and shit. Because Friday is the more quotable movie. That might be a different list all itself. Like which movie has the most quotable?
That's a good list. That's a good list.
All right. We'll set that up for later.
Okay.
So pin this.
Bye, Felicia is in the lexicon because what was it? Hold on. Let's just show it because I have the ability. It's 2024. Bye.
You ain't put in on this, man. See, but around here, between Normandy and Weston, I call this here little twin. Wow, nigga. That shit has so many quotables, bro. You can't even compare the two. It has way more quotables than Coming to America. That's just a fact, bro.
Goodbye via Twitter.
All right, thank you, Cecilia, and goodbye. And I don't know if she's ever gonna have a relationship with him again. Yeah, the fourth time could be the charm.
Yeah, so she said she has a story to tell, and I'm sure she'll be selling that story.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, she will. Bye, Felicia. Now to
I don't want to hear that story.
We might be copyrighted out here. Shit. Exactly, bro.
So they were talking about Omarosa, who had a story, was trying to sell her Trump. I worked in the Trump White House, and everything was crazy. And now she's like, Ron Roberts was like, I ain't trying to hear any of that shit. You were there for it. So, bye, Felicia.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, that's it. It does have quotes.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's very quotable. I'm not going to deny that to you.
Shout out Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Respect his pen.
Where you went fucking nuts.
Respect his pen, bro.
Okay. Number one. Damn. All right. My number one is a Spike Lee joint. Came out in 2000. 2 hours 15 minutes. It stars the great Damon Wayans, Savion Glover, Jada Pinkett Smith, Michael Rappaport, great Tommy Davidson, and rest in peace to one of the greatest comedians of all time, Paul Mooney. My number one black movie is Bamboozle.
I respect it. Can I tell you a secret though?
Go ahead.
Never seen Bamboozle. Never watched it.
If you watched American Fiction, you should watch Bamboozle.
Okay.
That was like the precursor to that because it shows that media, to quote the Roger Ebert thing, like regular black people are invisible to people that produce entertainment. So they don't want to see a story of just a regular black guy doing things. They need you to be either extreme, super duper gangster or super duper goofy. And he wrote that up as like a fake minstrel show complete with blackface. And the network's like, yo, it's a great show. It's a hit. It's amazing. And now we still see that because you find all those character tropes in black characters.
I have to show this. Look at this shit, bruh. Are you serious, bruh?
Yeah.
This shit is mad racist.
You gotta watch it, dude. It is one of the best. It's probably Spike Lee's best movie.
Oh my god, bruh. Okay.
It points out what is wrong with the industry, like why networks don't promote good black shit. It's why you have to be a drug dealer. It's why you have to be a single mom holding 5 kids like a fucking possum. It's
damn.
It shows that like there's no market. Well, they don't believe there's a market for intelligent black people to be, the front runners. And that showcased it in American fiction too, because like he wrote a bunch of books, and nobody would give him credit. And as soon as he flipped it up and pretended to be like some thug released from jail, he started getting attention. They only want to see the worst of black people. And that's why it's my number one. And I got
that's the crazy.
A lot of honorable mentions.
That's a crazy one too, because I love American fiction just because he wrote the most ignorant thug manuscript ever, and the reason being he wrote that shit is because the girl that actually got nominated wrote a similar novel, but hers was based on actual real life people that she interacted with and did the due diligence. And he didn't really feel that way. He just felt like she was just writing some bullshit. And she agreed when they had that little meeting and shit. She agreed with him, like, yeah, this some fucking bullshit that this nigga wrote, right? Hold up. So that shit had me crying.
In the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Sinatra Golden, which is the stereotypical black author name to get you to read the book. And he didn't come from that world
at all.
He was like Drake. Like he grew up like his dad.
That's fucked up. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know Drake life.
Like his family was
Drake is mob ties, bro. Drake is the most hood nigga you will ever know.
Okay. But it just shows that a lot of the excitement surrounding black cinema, black media, is based in stereotypes. Like they want you to be this shuck and jive, shoot 'em up, drug dealer, like you, or this super subservient black person.
Right.
Like The Help was a very popular movie. I watched it once, and I'll never watch it again because it was. Like,
I never watched it.
We get to watch white people be mean to two of our greatest black actors. We get to watch them be mean and have a white savior in there that says, "Hey, don't call them niggers. That's not cool." And then I'm like, okay,
I'm good on that.
I can't do that.
I'm good on that. Fuck that. I refuse to watch The Help. I refuse to watch Rosewood again.
I can't watch Rosewood again.
Rosewood would have me hating white people for a whole year, bro. I can't do it. So on a side note, bless you. Let's get to this part of the show.
Transition.
Yeah, transition. Well, I'm gonna say honorable mentions. So I'm just gonna run my list off quick. I'm not even gonna talk about it really. but if you know, you know. Love Jones, honorable
That was a
mention.
solid movie.
Major Pain, probably one of Damon. Yeah,
Watch
Damon
that.
Wayne's Major Pain. You never seen Major Pain?
I've seen it. Yeah.
You said why?
Yeah, but why?
Because it's hilarious.
Okay.
It's a hilarious fucking movie, and it's Wayne's brothers.
I love Wayans Brothers.
Or matter of fact, change out Major Pain for anything Wayne's related. That could be I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. That could be White Chicks.
That was a great movie.
Matter of fact, I should have put I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I just seen Major Pain more than I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Okay.
So I can understand if you want to interchange those two. So I'm gonna put it like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add it. So Major Pain, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, New Jack City, and then Do the Right Thing. Which I was gonna call the audible last minute. It put Do the Right Thing is number one, just because historically we don't give Spike Lee the credit or flowers he deserves, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a lot of black filmmakers around today. And a lot of people need to give him his respect and his flowers, because he's one of the best that ever did it
Yeah.
and still doing it. So
That's it.
yeah, that's it.
Man. Okay, I got a lot of ones that didn't make the cut. All right. Speaking of Spike Lee, I have The Five Bloods,
Fire.
which is a great movie. Spike Lee got an amazing performance out of Delroy Lindo.
Facts.
He should have won a fucking Oscar for that. That
Facts.
was fucking insane.
Facts.
That was Chadwick Boseman's last movie. Isaiah Whitlock, amazing. What's the guy? Jonathan. What's the guy that beat his girl up or got beat up by his girl? Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
He was good in it. Like it was. Dude, it was like guys with unresolved PTSD. My next one is American Fiction, just based on what we were talking about. I voiced my things with that movie, like they just want bad examples of black people. Get Out with Jordan Peele. To highlight no, it highlights the. All right, you doing too much.
No. I respect that Jordan Peele movie. I understand why you put it on the list. I think actually that's the only Jordan Peele movie that's worthy of this list, or actually good in general. Outside of that, like he's been making dud after dud after dud
he
to
did the
me.
Twilight Zone TV show. That was good.
That shit was trash too. That was trash.
What?
That was
I didn't
trash.
like Them or Them Is Us, whatever that movie was called with Lupita.
Us.
And
Us.
the one with the Cowboys. They had the Asian dude from Walking Dead in it.
I can't remember that one. That's why I said, like,
Yeah. That I put Get Out because it does focus on the
Nope. That's the
Nope,
one with the
yeah.
Asian dude. Yeah.
it focuses on the that white liberal person that's doing too much, like they're putting on the show for you to try to prove that they're not racist.
You know why I love Get Out so much? Because I only seen it like 3 times, right? But it resonates with you so much. And he wrote that shit like the rent was due. He wrote, because the subliminals in that shit, and how like it, how I could put this, it was so well written that it resonate till this day, where you actually refer to that movie to see if this motherfucker really in the sunken place. The sunken place was a part of the lexicon
Yeah.
for a good 4 years after that movie dropped. Because every time somebody says some stupid shit, oh well, yeah, he in the sunken place.
Yeah. That's why it's on the
So,
list.
all right, I respect it.
Five Bloods, American Fiction, Do the Right Thing. You said why that's good. Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, I should have put it on there.
Um,
That's
because
anything I don't put on my list. I refer to you, and I co-sign that shit because yeah, it definitely should have been on the list.
yeah, Boys in the Hood was great because it does showcase the issues that you have being in the hood and not being hood. So you try to play up trying to be hood. That's Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character. He was trying to fit in around all those people, and the thing is, he didn't have to because his pops
Mhm.
was what was his pop name? Furious.
Mhm.
His pops was like he worked at a bank. Like his pops was like a
Well, he was a loan officer for
yeah.
real estate
He
transactions.
was the old school old head. Like he's not gonna let you
Mm.
fuck up. He's not gonna let you make mistakes. He wants you to be good. And he didn't like Omar Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character didn't have to be hood. He could have just
Mm.
listened to his pops. But then you're hanging out with Ricky, who's the flamboyant wide receiver who's about to go to college. You got Doughboy, the hood dude that don't do shit but sit on the stoop all day. And you get sucked into this shit, this hood shit, when you shouldn't. Like your dad is this guy, like he's trying to help you out. And I think a lot of hood people can relate to that if you weren't into hood shit. You're into like dorky shit.
Oh, can I interject for a second?
Yeah.
The best part of that movie, I want you to guess what I think is the best part of that
Pop
movie is.
harassing the black people.
No, it's more uplifting than that. I just want you to guess real quick.
Is it when he's swinging in the living room?
Nah. All right, let me go ahead and tell you because you've been guessing all day. The fact that you said Doughboy was the hood nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need more Doughboys in the world. You want to know why I say that shit?
Go ahead.
Is the fact that emotionally, when his homie Ricky got killed, he's ready to ride for Ricky. But he knew in his heart that's not him. He's not about that life. So when he's sitting in the back of the car, he was like, "Hey, Doe, let me out, Doe. Let me out." Doe didn't call him no bitch. He ain't calling no Mark. He ain't calling no Buster. He just said, he just pulled over.
Yeah, this ain't you.
You know what I'm saying? Let him out and then see him the next day and dapped him up.
Yeah.
Like, you still my brother, Doe. You still got one brother left. And he respected that shit.
Yeah.
We need more Doughboys in the world. That's what people don't realize. Like, that is the best form of black love you could probably see in a hood movie. Is that emotionally, I know you love my brother. You willing to go to the extra length just to prove that shit. But if you know in your heart you ain't about that shit, bro, you don't need to carry that shit. Let me carry that shit because I know I ain't shit. I know I ain't gonna never be shit. You about to go to college. You got a good girl on your shoulder. Just go home, bro. All right, and don't worry about it. I'll still dap you up. You can still sit on my porch and chop it up with me when after the deed is done. So shout out Doughboy, like that was a real one, bro. I seen that shit on the TikTok. I was like, damn, and I never thought about it till I actually seen that TikTok. Like, damn, that's some real shit. Because these young kids nowadays be like, oh, you ain't love your homie. Why you ain't robbing him and shit? So now you gonna do 25 to life?
Yeah. Some people ain't built for that. Some people, that's the foresight you need where you don't get peer. A lot of people that get locked up, they're dead, they're in jail. They got peer pressured into that. They weren't built for that. They got peer pressure, and like when you don't got shit, it's like you feel obligated to go along with it, even though you don't want to. And Doughboy was the person. That's the old head. That's like, look, this ain't you.
It wasn't, bro.
You gotta go. Yeah, like this ain't what you do. This is what I do, but it's not what you do.
Because I'm in the streets every day. Like I know, like I ain't gonna see next week. Ain't a promise I see next week. And that's why I said, man, like I'm a little tipsy and shit, but I tell you that is the realest shit that anybody can do for their homie, man. Like if you know, like your homie ain't built for that type of lifestyle, and he just want out, just let him go, bruh.
Yeah.
And then when you see him the next day, just dap him up like, hey, bro, it's cool, bro. Like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna implicate you in none of the felonious stuff I do, but you still my brother at the end of the day. And Doughboy was a true personification of that.
Yeah.
Because he just pulled over. He didn't say shit to him. He just respected it. And shout out to his homies in the car, because they didn't say nothing either. They just let him get out. They didn't call him a bitch or nothing.
Yeah. If you're not built
That's some
for
real
it,
shit.
It is. Because, like, if you're not built for it, you're a liability. I don't want you here because you're a military guy. So it's like, if I know you're not going to give 100% when shit goes bad, dude, I really don't want you here because I don't want to look to you for support and you can't provide it. Like, you're just somebody sitting here.
Bro, if you're not willing to be in the trenches with me,
Yeah.
stop acting like you not in the trenches with me. No, bro, you're not infantry, bro. You're support. Like, be support.
Yeah. Play your role. This ain't you.
You know what I mean? That's real. And bro, I'm like,
And you're right.
damn, I'm like, boy, watch that movie again, bro. That's oh my god.
Movies. Like, you're right. It's like we need people to recognize who is and who isn't built for certain things. And if they're not, just let them go. Don't force them into it because you're putting somebody in a bad position where they aren't dependable. So
Now you calling him a bitch or he a mark or a buster because he's not willing to do the dumb shit you willing to do. At the end of the day, you should know that shit from the jump, bro. And respect the fact that he was willing to damn say that shit before he got to the spot.
That is I give that a lot of respect because you would have felt so fucking like pressured. You just went along with it and probably didn't do anything. You would have froze up. And then they would have been calling you names. But you're like, dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want.
Bro, I ain't about that life, bro.
And they're like, all right, you can bounce. And
bro, I got a 4.1 GPA, bro. Like, let me out the car, bro.
Yeah, there was a certain nobility amongst all of that, where you don't force someone into battle that's not going to be that who doesn't want to fight.
Facts.
Fighting somebody that don't want to fight ain't good.
Facts, bro. It's a liability.
And I got one last one.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Wayne's Brothers. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Tiny Zeus. No, wait. Bernie Mac wasn't in this. Who was in this?
Oh, what's the movie, though? Same movie. I'll tell you.
No, I can look it up. I want to...
oh, man. I forgot a movie that needs to be on my honorable mentions. But go ahead.
Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
That's gangster, too. I love that movie. That's
Wayne's
so
Brothers,
funny.
Shout out Wayne's Brothers. Amazing writers. Keenan Ivory Wayans, of course.
Goat.
And this movie, while poking fun at all the hood tropes, they still did deliver like real messages.
Message?
Yeah, exactly. And I watched Marlon Wayans on Shannon Sharp's podcast where he was talking about how they made the movie, and dude, it's amazing how they just like they were trying. Him and Sean came together and they were working on it, delivered it like this was their baby. So yeah, shout out to the Wayans Bros, man. You guys are like you guys had the '90s on lock, man.
Like, they are the king family of comedy, bro.
Yeah.
Like shout out to them. Like fuck with that bitch ass motherfucker DJ Vlad. Like he the spokesman for black culture and shit. Fuck him. He got me blocked on Twitter. And I blocked him on fucking Threads and shit after.
I'm not a big fan of
like, bro, like you at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep a hundo with everybody, right? If you cool with black people, good. But at the same time, you don't know the black experience. So stop trying to pretend like you know what black people go through on a day to day and what basically what qualifies you being black and shit. Cause that's what Vlad do a lot.
Let's get
Like, bruh, you pay money to talk to fucking young, dumb, adolescent niggas that don't know any better, and you put them in a position to fail. And next thing you know, they still got open cases. And next thing you know, they pull your footage up to fucking they get themselves prosecuted. Shut the fuck up. Exactly, bro. Like fuck Vlad, bro. Like fuck him, bro.
He's I don't use this term all the time, but culture vulture kind of spits it. You're exploiting black men.
Yeah.
And I don't like people going on his show. I'd rather people go on Shannon Sharp's show because he does have some basis in reality.
Nah, cause not
Even Nori.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Shannon Sharp show, people get their shit off too much on Shannon Sharp show. Cause I understand that show. I'd rather like somebody like who be on his show a lot that I respect. Tony Yayo. He be on his Vlad show a lot. I'd rather him make his own podcast because for one, he's very intelligent, very articulate, very, very in tune with the streets. I'd rather young black men go to him. And Tony Yoder the type of dude where if they get into storytelling that could implicate them in a crime or some shit that could put them in jail, he would tell them straight up, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. We don't need to talk about that shit.
Smart. Yeah.
Street smart. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Vlad want to hear the dirt. You want to hear the dirt for the views and don't care. You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Vlad. I better not never see Vlad in real life, bro. I'll smack the shit out of him. I hate that dude, bro. I hate Vlad. But outside of that, everybody, appreciate y'all pulling up. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Helps out the channel a lot. I'm going to make some more fucking shorts out of this joint. And again, I apologize for anybody who we're trying to figure out a schedule. That's why we tell y'all to subscribe, because we don't really know when we go to actually do these live streams and shit, right? So just please subscribe and please hit the notification when we go live so y'all can hear it. And that's it. And you can find me and the CEO, Trap Out Gamers ENT. I usually stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. TBD, because I work a lot on Mondays, so I might stream back to back on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I don't know yet. And that's about it. Mr. Natick, please tell them where they can find you, sir.
Hey, how you doing? I'm DFanatic215 on Twitter or X. I'm just reading about DJ Vlad, or fucking Vladislav Lubovny.
Fuck him, bro.
Why does he have access to hip hop? And I'm not even trying to be that guy to be like, I'm not trying to gatekeep, but like,
all I'm going to know is, if you call yourself DJ anything, nigga, where's your mixtape?
yeah.
So not only Vlad, his name is DJ Vlad. I never seen a mixtape he had pushed out. All right? DJ Academics. I have never seen a mixtape he had pushed out. What artists have, what video or mixtape has they pushed out? None.
You can't like Clue? Yes.
You're not Clue. You're not DJ Green Lantern. You're not Who Cade.
What was that from Players Club? Who you think you are? DJ Clue?
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You don't do shit but spin records. All right? Shut your ass the fuck up.
Yeah. I've seen more non-DJs DJing. I've seen Questlove DJ before. I've seen Fight Dog DJ, rest in peace. Like in person.
I thought.
And like I saw a clip on the internet of Will Ferrell DJ. Where the fuck can I see fucking DJ Vlad spin some goddamn records?
Nowhere.
Damn, DJ Clue. That guy was the shit in the 2000s.
You're not DJ Clue. You're not Who Kid. You're not Green Lantern. You're not You're not Scientist. I know all the DJs from back in the day, bro, and all they fucking tags and shit. Like, damn, son, where you find that? You don't got none of them shits. Stop calling yourself DJ anything unless y'all fucking DJ. Only person that can say they a DJ and ain't never put out a mixtape is motherfucking what's my from Who's the Man? Dre.
Who?
Dr. Dre. Because it's two Dr. Dre's. It's Dr. Dre's from the West Coast who actually made mixtapes and fucking produced shit, and Dr. Dre who was with on the East Coast with Ed Lover.
Yeah.
And he didn't put DJ on his shit. He was just Dr. Dre.
He lost his legs. Holy shit.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him. I guess he's got diabetes.
Damn. Oh, damn. That's fucked up.
60 years old with no legs. God damn. He was part of the original concept for the Beastie Boys.
I seen Ed Lover at One Music Fest. I think it was last year. Motherfucker mad cool, man.
I bet.
Motherfucker mad cool, man. Like, so
He was a DJ for the
damn,
Beastie
man.
Boys. Okay. That's how they got popular. Damn.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Beastie Boys were a huge band, so huge group, so yeah, I'm not mad at that. Damn. All right, so we listed some good ass black movies.
Classics.
Let's go watch them.
Facts.
Let's do the quotable Johns next, because that there are a lot of movies that's super duper quotable.
I bet I hold on. Because I'm a little tipsy right now. So this is just a thought. For every let's do quotables, right? But if you can't guess the quotable, you have to take a shot.
Okay.
I do drunken master shit with everything and shit. So like if you
Okay,
can't do
I'll
a quota,
that. Let's promote the fuck out of this.
my nigga.
What day
My
should we
nigga.
do it?
Come, fist pound, nigga. Fist pound. There you go. Bam.
What day should we do it?
It's all predicated on your
I
availability,
can't
bro.
do it on a Friday. I can't be drunk in circus class on Saturday mornings. I can't be hungover. I spent upside down all day today.
So how about the same time next week? Like later on a Saturday.
I'll do that.
All right, bet.
Yes. All right, let's promote the fuck out of this, and they get to watch two guys be drunk as fuck. Well, you'll be drunk as fuck. I'll just be drinking sipping my beer.
I emptied this bottle, so I'm cool.
So we're gonna yeah, that'll be dope. All right, most quotable movies.
Bet.
Okay. Huh. All right, we'll converse about how we can find out which quote. We can start off like a word, do like a word or two of the quote, and then you find out where it goes from there.
Are we doing a particular category or just quotes in general?
Just quotes.
All right, bet.
And I'm not gonna pick anything obscure.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, because you be knowing some crazy ass.
I'm not gonna be a dickhead about
You be knowing movies from like fucking 1996 and that was filmed in Indonesia with like 3 niggas, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't do that shit.
It's an independent rom-com.
Yeah, bro. Like, don't do that shit, bro.
47 countries. Like, and you never saw it? Nah, I don't do that. All mainstream shit.
Shit was in like 3 theaters in fucking 1997. Like,
All right, I'm already thinking of, I'm gonna go. I gotta take my the short ribs I'm making out of the pressure cooker.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start thinking on those already because I'm sure I can come up with some good ones.
All right, bet.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching this. Please share it and like it if you think it's funny. I would love to do some clips out of this. I gotta figure out how to do it.
Opus clips, nigga.
Yeah. Dude, I've been drinking red wine. I drank like 2 fucking giant glasses of red wine. I had like 4
Nigga,
beers.
the more you talk, the more I should have been at the fucking grocery store like 2 hours ago, but fuck it.
Slow down. Get too drunk, man. Do not drink. You gotta fucking go puff anything you need.
I can't drive.
You don't drive, dude. I'm not driving. I'm done driving. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and take the stuff out the pressure cooker, and I'll be good. And then I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go play Spider-Man 2, finish that, and then yeah, wake up early and do some more circus workouts. That's how we're gonna do it.
Good shit. Well, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Like, share, subscribe. Please holler at your boy, Trap House Gamers ENT, Mondays and Wednesdays, and the CEO on all socials. Mr. Natty, please tell them where to find you, bruh.
Yeah, man, straight up. E-Money Grip Skin Tight Jeans on Instagram. That's where I post all my cooking. That's where I post all my circus videos. You know, I'm just out here living.
All right. We see y'all when y'all see y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
Be good,
Peace,
y'all.
man.